WPI and MITRE. You could say we've got history. Currently, over 120 WPI alumni work at MITRE.
Class of '88.
Class of 2015.
Class of 2014.
Class of 2011.
Class of 2005.
Class of 2012.
Class of 2003.
WPI's motto is Lehre und Kunst, and that means theory and practice in German, and WPI works hard to achieve that balance.
And one of the large benefits of working for a big company like MITRE that is active in many different disciplines is that there are tremendous numbers of opportunities as you learn more about where your interests are and what you'd like to work on in the future.
So the first week at MITRE, my project lead stopped in almost every single day and asked me if I was comfortable, if I was settled in. I was also approached by my department head, and he'd always ask me questions like, oh, so what are you doing after college? How are you liking your experience in MITRE? Everyone always seemed interested in what I was doing and how my experience was. So that always made me feel like I had a lot of support from the community around me.
I think the internship experience at MITRE was really immersive, especially with me doing my MQP here as well. I got a much broader experience and much broader exposure to MITRE. Most internships during the summer are maybe 2 months, 3 months max, whereas MITRE's MQP program actually has you here in employment for 5 months.
So after my second internship, I went back to school and kind of thought about whether I wanted to go to grad school right away or whether I wanted to get a job. After I decided that I wanted to get a job, I got back in touch with my manager here at MITRE and we arranged an interview, and shortly thereafter I had an offer and began working here at MITRE full-time.
At MITRE, I am currently working in a satellite communications laboratory that's actually just a few floors below here. One of the things that I love about this lab is we have systems that were fielded in 1979, we have systems that were fielded in the mid-90s, and we have systems that aren't fielded yet but are in development, and those are the systems that I'm working on right now.
A piece of advice that I would give a graduating WPI engineering student is to not limit themselves in what they think they want to do in their career. Someone at MITRE might have 3 or 4 different jobs in only a few years, is trying to broaden their skill set and to keep challenging themselves to learn new things, which only helps them become a better engineer over time.
And MITRE offered the opportunity of working in a small work environment with many people of various degrees of experience. And then in addition, I was able to study up on what I was learning, so still reading and using that academic experience that I had, as well as some of the training they offered. And they offer that all the time, which is a great transition.
These are the things that are hard to measure but are really important. It's what changes your job into a career. It's working with the best and the brightest people in the industry and being able to navigate your career in the way that best suits you.
Working on projects that solve important problems, it feels really great, actually. You know, I have a brother and he's a helicopter pilot in the Marine Corps, and he uses on his helicopter very similar systems that I work on. And knowing that I'm working on a system that could help make him safe or someone like him safer, it feels really good.